Welcome back to Disrespect Disc Golf, guys. Today I'm in Hendersonville / Barker Heights, North Carolina, to check out Jackson Park. This course is pretty highly rated on UDisc, and I think it's one of the best courses in the area. So I'm gonna check it out today and give it my full review. Let's get right into it. Alright, welcome back to the channel. This is your first time ever seeing my channel. Welcome, good to have you. I am going to be playing Jackson Park today. First time here, don't know anything about the course at all, and I'm going to have some fun. I'm going to play the middle tees. I think there's maybe short, medium, and long, so I'm just going to play like the most popular layout, and then at the end of the video, I'll give it my full thoughts, and I'll also give it my personal UDisc rating. So that will look like how good is the course, how well is it maintained, how fun is it, what are the level of difficulties on each hole, is it open, wooded, are there good tee pads, good signs, is it easy to find your way around the course, stuff like that. So all that stuff will be answered along the round and then at the end of the video as well. So let's hop right into it and get to hole one. So for your everyday disc golfer looking at UDisc, you see that's 4.5 on UDisc. Hilly, difficult course, mostly wooded, and steep fairways. So that's what we're going to expect today. And 4.5, I'm going to have high expectations for this course based on that 4.5 rating there. All right, here we go. Off and running. Hole one. Looks like it's either 312 or 369. Downhill shot to get us started here, way down there. I think it's 312, but I don't know for sure. All right, as with most of my videos, 2 shots off the first hole and probably a channel mulligan today as well. Channel mulligan just means I get a mulligan whenever I feel like it. If I have a bad putt or I shank a drive, channel mulligan is in play. I'll go with the mid-range first and go with my redemption. Go in the basket. Ooh. Just in front of it. Oh, a great shot. All right, first shot absolutely parked out of the car. We'll start with a birdie. I'm gonna set the goal for 6 under today. Since I'm playing the middle pads, I feel like I should birdie a third of the holes, even if I'm playing for the first time. All right, hole 2. Tee sign is very overgrown here. Not even really sure what it says. There's an A and a B position here. Par 3 and par 4, so I think we're going to the par 4 red basket. Wide open fairway, nothing in the way, it's just distance. So yeah, I'll check UDisc, but I think that's going to be a par 4. And all this stuff back here, thick, overgrown. Yeah, tee sign has not had some love in a while. So I think this course was damaged severely by a hurricane recently. So I don't know for sure, but I think it was kind of going through some stuff, and this might be some of the aftermath still. So it's not probably up to what it was before, but this is all I ever know of it. But if this is your home course and you play here and you're local, let me know anything that you know about this course, any prior devastation, what happened, if it's fully back, if it's a little bit back, let me know the details in the comments. All right, it is a par 4, 438 feet. So I'm just gonna crush this all the way down there and see what I can do. Should be an easy birdie though with that distance. It's moving. It's gonna be a short, but honestly super short approach. Easy bird. Very easy birdie here. Very soft par 4. I'll take the bird. 2 under through 2. 6 under might be too easy today. We'll see. All right, tee signs are a little rough. Par 3 for this one. It's probably going to be 309, I'm guessing. But it plays way uphill. Nothing in the way. Just whatever's in between your ears. gonna be short left. Yeah, kind of short there. Oh, whoops, that's funny. I just saw the guy playing behind me. Last hole apparently went to a red basket. And then I saw he just went to a yellow, which is way farther. The actual par 4 probably. I didn't see the yellow basket, so whoops. We'll take the birdie. I don't know this course, so that's what I get. I get penalized with the birdie. Oh, shucks. This basket, though, unmistakably yellow. I'll know that in the future. No red baskets, only yellow. All right, 2 under through 3. All right, hole 4, about 252. Into the woods now, up and then somewhere slightly to the right. So probably hit the gap with a putter and just let it drift right. We're gonna go inner core here. Still don't see the basket, so no clue where it is. I like that a lot though. Absolutely no clue, but we'll see. Yeah, I'll post this video in like probably 2 weeks or so. So stay on the lookout. Disc respect. Disc respect, disc golf. Yeah. Thanks, bro. You too. All right, guys, hole 5, 212 feet, par 3, just up and then to the left. So you see the short pad there. Just a hyzer, probably through this main biggest gap there, and get left after that. Little putter shot again. All right, I'm gonna go with a different Trash Panda disc. I threw the inner core on the last one, and this time we're gonna go Canyon. If you've never heard of Trash Panda, if you've never heard of these molds, Trash Panda makes 100% recycled discs. So here we go. Canyon is overstable. I think that was not the gap I wanted, but it's a short hole, should have a putt. All right, funny enough, the basket was straight on from the tee, so I didn't even need the hyzer at all. I do need to hyzer this putt though. Get there. Oh, brutal. I'll take a par. Absolutely brutal. All right, hole 6. This one's gonna play as a par 4. According to UDisc, it's a par 4. We're going to D, way up there to the right. Says on UDisc it's 372 feet. So you can see it's pretty dang wooded. And then here we go. The basket you see is the A1, but we're going all the way to D. So par 4, 372. Again, not going to be fooled by a red basket right there. It's going to be farther right and farther uphill. Tricky little short par 4 here. Yeah, it's a tight gap. That one tree in the middle just really wants to catch everything. Oh, I turned it too much. It's going to go back down the hill. All right, guys, sorry about that angle. I'm on such a decline here. Oh, I see the basket now. Way up there to the right. That's a putt. Should be a birdie after that. Okay, not as close as I thought. But we still got the birdie. I think that's 3 or 4 under through 6 holes. All right, hole 7, 339 feet, par 3 up there, and then it snakes left at the end. I do see like a red arrow down there. I don't know if that's a Mando right or not. I can't tell. But I'll just try to play as straight as I can down that tunnel. And it still has that right to left slope, so it'll naturally fade lower down the hill. Turn. Oh boy. No clue if that's good or not. Yeah, guys, all this stuff here on hole 7, super overgrown. Very, very overgrown. You could be looking for your disc for a long time on this hole if you're not in one of these open pathways. I could be anywhere down here. There's more dirt down there, so hopefully I'm in the open. But I think this one might actually have only a red basket. I see one right there. Not seeing a yellow one yet. Through all this overgrown stuff here. Get off that. Dang it. Long putt to save par. Yeah, I don't really know if par is going to be savable from here. Straddle, probably 50 to 55 feet. Just over it. More scary than it needed to be. They do have these little T signs for the next hole, so that is helpful, because otherwise just a bunch of woods and you don't know what path to take. So even though it's small, might be insignificant for some people, at least it points you in the right direction. All right, hole 8, this one's going to be 493 par 4. You can see the short red basket way up there, middle of your screen. Kind of just keeps snaking right, it looks like. All right, this one kind of bends to the right, so I'm gonna go with my function, a little bit of hyzer maybe, and just let it kind of flip, hold that turn, see if I can carry some good distance here. Oh, that's early. Find a way. All right, overcooked this for sure. I'm gonna go with my canyon and just try and do like a flex shot and have it kind of pan back out. Still no idea where the basket is. That's kind of what I wanted though, so hopefully it's a good result. So far my theory is this course is rated 4.5 because it hasn't gotten played much lately, because I think that rating would be a lot lower. I think is probably due to a lot of hurricane devastation. Basket's farther down than I thought, actually. So my rating is going to be lower than 4.5 for sure. But again, I'm just reviewing it for the current state that it's in right now. All right, this is so far downhill. You either go for it and make it, or you miss it and you go way down. So I'm probably going to do like a layup. All right, just a little layup here. Sit down, sit. All right, thank goodness for that tree. All right, good par save there, off to hole 9. All right, hole 9, it says 165, but plays probably 200 at least with that uphill. Pretty short, but also very, very fun. Little ace run hole. Love seeing an ace run hole. At least one of those for every course would be good. All right, here we go, uphill, gonna go Goliath Covenant. Oh, it's not an ace. Should be easy birdie though. Easy birdie. This is a must get, but maybe not, because you could roll 150 feet downhill, so, or not 150, probably 100 feet downhill, so not a must get, but could be an ace, could be a bogey. This hole definitely has some scoring separation on it. That's a little clever usage of the tree to put the sign up there. Yeah, 255 par 3, starting off the back 9, a little bit downhill and just a little bit left at the end there. We're gonna go with this black zone. I like it. Oh, I see the basket way down there. Oh, I see it now. Gosh, that's like way straighter and way farther than I threw it. Whoops. Now you can kind of see how short I am. Circle 3 probably. Kind of a roll away potential here, but I'm gonna give it a bid. It's got to fade a lot. Oh! I got a piece of the cage. I could hear it from here. Probably can't hear it from the camera. I got the mics and stuff, but barely tag metal there. Just hit the right side of the cage. Call that a par. All right, we're in the open now, hole 11. This is absolutely gorgeous. 310 feet, par 3, just right there. Yeah, this hole is so pretty. Look at that. Like, I gotta get a birdie here just because it's so pretty. All right, gonna go slingshot here. Try and just rip it down there. Some turn. Oh, yes. Is it too far? Probably, but we don't know. Short. This is definitely like 400 feet. What the heck? So it looks like I played the longest tee pad there, the blue, instead of the white. The white sometimes shares pads with the red, and the white sometimes shares pads with the blue. In that case, it was sharing the one with the longer one. So it was 380 instead of 310. So at least I disked up though and threw a driver. We got a circle 1 putt, I think. All right, this would be a cool birdie to get. Just inside circle here. That's a good one right there. All right, hole 12 here. This one says it's gonna be 260, 228, I think. Yeah, 228. Up and a little bit to the right. Putter turnover shot here. Oh, that should be money. Just missed the trees. There's my disc up there, and there's the basket. Without that tree hit, would have been parked. Also, favorite hole in the course so far, definitely the last one, hole 11 in the open. That one is just so pretty. Get it. Let's go, come on. What a putt. Throw it up and give it a chance.
Get it.
Let's go, come on. Gosh, man, my putting's been on fire. Let's go. Take that, little tree. That's what you get for that. Hole 13, this one's gonna be straight, 255 par 3. Little tunnel shot, probably an inner core for me. Right, I said I wanna get 6 under, and I'm already there, so that's pretty sweet. Yeah, 255, straight ahead for this one. Par 3, just gonna go with my inner core here. Very demanding tunnel shot, but see if I can keep that birdie train rolling. Oh, give me some fade. Well, fade at the very end. That should be pin high. Almost pin high here. 18 to 20 feet. Oh, let's go. Yes, sir, Jackson. We are feeling it. Once again, we got some awesome little arrows pointing us where to go. Love that. It's all in the details. All right, this one's gonna start the tee shot in the open for most of the hole, and then the basket will be up in the woods. The short red basket's in the open, but then the yellow's way up in the woods. And you can see how overgrown all this stuff is over here, so don't throw your tee shot to the right. All right, hole 14, 474. Yeah, low ceiling with the tree, and also kind of a high floor with some of these weeds over here. You can see the red basically just straight on, and the yellow is going to be farther up in the woods. You can see the flag and the basket up there. So easy par 4 if I can get off the tee cleanly and just push it somewhere close to that red basket. We're taking our channel mulligan off the tee here. Lift! All right, that's in the grass up there. Oh, that's just very low slide. Nah, that's not good. All right, see if I can make that mulligan be good use by sinking a long putt here. Dang. Good line, just low. Please sit. If it weren't for that little pile of mulch, that would have came right back to me. All right, hole 15, par 3, 285. It's the B position, so up and then to the right. So got a little bit of a gap to hit, plus also that leaning log. So through here and then go right. All right, we're gonna go boss here. A little bit better shape for the forehand, I think. Get right, hurry and skip. Should be something. All right, long birdie bid. Nope. Player 2's got it. Nope. All right, hole 16 is shorty. It's gonna be 219 feet right there, straight ahead. Only a couple guardians to deal with and a little bit of a slope near the basket. That's it, pretty simple. Forehand out to the left is probably the play. Okay, that'll play. Not too bad. Left to right wind, or sorry, right to left wind. I'm delirious. But that doesn't mean I can't get a birdie still. I just jumped over 10 snakes right there in those bushes. All right, hole 17, 231 feet. Just on that right gap right there, you see the yellow flag. So push something through there. Forehand's probably good, but also backhand will match the hill better. So both are good options. Tricky little green with that slope. I think I'm gonna go forehand with my Redemption. Flight numbers on this are like 5502. So for some reason, this thing just feels so good to forehand. I just love it. Never really turns over, gives me a little bit of flip. Pretty dead straight on my forehand. with a little bit of fade. Just like that. And I don't know if that's deep or not, but I think that's absolutely parked. I'm telling you guys right now, forehanding mid-ranges is underrated. It's so fun. If you just get a mid-range that's like stable to overstable, somewhere in that stability slot, like a 0.2 to 0.4 turn and fade. It's so good. Torque resistant. And that redemption from Goliath disc just feels so good in my hands. If you guys are interested, I am sponsored by Goliath and I do have a discount code. Link in the description. I'll take you over to Goliath's website. Got like 13 different molds there, a lot of different plastics to choose from, and 10% off your order with my code CAMRAB10. Need I say more? I don't think I need to do any more selling. That is parked. Perfect disc, perfect shot shape. I can literally almost reach the basket. We're racking up the birdies. I think that's 8 under. Let's see if I can birdie 18 and go 9 under, and that'll be half the holes birdied. Oops, just kidding. I'm already 9 under. I'm just getting more birdies than I can count today. This last one, 18, par 4, starting in the woods and then going out to the open. This first shot here kind of gradually snakes left, so throw something on hyzer that maybe flips a little bit, mid-range or fairway driver, and hopefully get out to the grass for my second shot. Glow Enoch on hyzer, let it stand up a bit, and then fade. Oh, that's pulled. Kicked right back in the middle of the fairway. Good tree. All right, a little bit of an unfortunate spot here, but honestly a good break. Otherwise I was going to be heading somewhere in that stuff. From here, we got to go out that gap right there and then go towards the basket. If I can get out of the woods, it should be an easy par. All right, we're going to go slingshot. This color is hard to see on camera, so I apologize, but it's the disc I need right now. Well, still in the woods, unfortunately. That was a bad sidearm. A little bit of headwind, so maybe slight hyzer on that left side and let it come back in. Oh, that's too much. Closer than I thought, thankfully. We got a circles. Actually, no, I'm inside circle. I'm inside. Dang it. Channel mulligan. I'm sorry, guys. We got to take 2 channel mulligans today. Whew, barely stayed. All right, unfortunate bogey there. Finished with a bogey, but we also finished with a player 2 putt, so, you know, give and take. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up here at Jackson Park. I finished 8 under with 2 bogeys, bogey on 7 and bogey here on 18. I mean, yeah, should have been bogey free for sure, but I had 10 birdies, so I birdied more than half the holes, which is great for my first time here from the middle pads, the white ones. I think the longer ones, the blues, could be a little bit more challenging, although I did get 1 birdie from a blue that I accidentally played, but I also birdied hole 2 from the wrong basket, so it evens out. Yeah, this course is definitely a little bit overgrown, but there are some fun holes. That one shorty, I think it was like hole 8 or 9, it was like 165 feet, ace run, way uphill. Stuff like that is awesome. As long as the course has 2 to 3 like iconic, memorable holes like that, that'll keep people coming back for sure. It's great for social media content as well. I think overall Jackson Park is not quite at the 4.5 level that's rated on UDisc. From my personal UDisc rating, I'm gonna have to say 3.8 right now. It just didn't have like that wow factor, you know? I just expected to come out here, okay, 4.5, high standards, but I also knew like, okay, some hurricane devastation, so let's just see what it's really gonna be like. So this is what it's like now. They can definitely do a lot of stuff. The grass is pretty mowed and good, but there's some places they could just definitely weed whack and clean up a lot of spots. I would say this course is like 2/3 in the woods and then 1/3 in the open. So it's a pretty good mix. And I like the holes that are also half the hole is open and half the hole is wooded. So they really do have a good use of the property here. And there were some other guys playing it today. So probably 3 to 4 other guys that I saw on the course today. So It's just not going to be the highest trafficked course in the area right now. I think it could have been at one point, and it could get to that. I think it has a lot of potential to get back up to that 4.5 rating. Would I recommend you to come here? I would say if you're in the area for a couple days, check out Highland Brewing first. And if you have extra time, check out this course. But this is not necessarily a priority course in the area for me. But it's a good course. Above average, but again, nothing crazy special. I think the baskets are good. Some of them have 2 baskets on each hole. And there's 3 tee pads. So you can play short, medium, or long. So great for beginners, amateurs, and pros. So that's always a plus. But I think the 3.8 just didn't have that wow factor, and very overgrown in some parts. Bugs weren't bad though, not that many spiders, limited mosquitoes, so that's always a plus. Yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. Those are my thoughts on the course, and that's my rating. If you enjoyed the video, guys, please don't forget to drop a like on the video. It really helps out the channel. I'm trying to grow this thing as big as possible here, and just keep doing course reviews all up and down the East Coast, Southeast kind of area. So yeah, peace out, guys.